I'm incredibly bad now with streaming. I don't know, it doesn't... I think when I started last year, obviously we're not having a schedule, I can just upload it when I want. And that, like, later on into, like, maybe... I say October, because that's when I got Cold War. So I kind of just, like, streamed, like, shit tons more than needed to. But, like, we keep them out, it was, like, 6 hour streams at that. Like, that was probably my peak for streaming. Because it was kind of just non-stop, but like, I'm just bad out as fuck. I don't know how to word it any more than that. I guess it's just the sake of having things going on as well. Like, if I'm being bluntly honest, this is the lowest I've probably ever been. And I think this week I had off college kind of made me realise that. Like, I don't think I've truly got anyone, and I've just got to put it as blunt as that. Yeah, I speak to people, which is rare now. I go out with people, which is even more rare now. But I don't know, I don't feel like I've truly ever got anyone. I mean, I've got my best mate switching up on me because of a girl, once again. And obviously we're not speaking to him, I don't really speak to anyone. Which, don't get me wrong, I don't like being on my own. But with it being something like you kind of got used to over the years. So it does, bungy as fuck. You just kind of learn to get on with it. I don't know, but I'm fed up. I'm tired. I'm burnt out from streaming. I'm not even able to officially push out videos that I want for my YouTube channel for my VODs because the editing takes way too long, and I just kind of like get bored midway through. I can continue doing it. I won't kind of just leave the project there. Once I've started it, I like most likely will finish it. But like, you've got to understand the motivation that I've got to have to do that, and because of how low I've been recently with the allegations and shit, which is something I'll most likely cover in another stream because this is just gonna take too long and it's kind of gonna be like 10 minutes long. I've not gone out this week. I've had off college. I've just been stuck in most of the week. In the 2 days that I went out, I've had to be around that said person that I don't like and don't feel comfortable around, but my mate still chooses, of 16 years, still actively chooses to be around despite what she's done to me. So it's like, bruh. Because every time a girl comes into the equation, right, shit happens. Every single time, shit happens. It happened with some girl ages ago in secondary. It happened with my ex who I broke up with this year, and it's happening again now. And I don't get why. I don't get why people switch up on their day ones for like, just for some pussy. It's so mad. I don't get how people can do that. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm far from fucking perfect, man. Holy shit, the standards I set myself up to, fuck me. You can tell I fucking hate myself enough. But like, having your day one switch up for pussy yet once again, it just kind of shows that I don't know how to explain it, but like, do you even have the sense to trust anyone anymore? I don't know. Like, obviously, I love him to bits. I'm not going to deny that. He's done a lot for me as much as I've done a lot for him, but it's like one of those where, is it worth, like, funding your own mental health for the sake of being around someone that clearly just switches up when other people are around? Like, he'll be completely fine when we're with, like, when we're on our own. Like, obviously, but the minute anyone else, or especially a girl, comes to the equation, it's make jokes at the expense of making them laugh, but those jokes are aimed at me, if you get me. Like, come on. Fuck me, man. I'm not one of those where I don't like making fun of someone. Like, I'll laugh with someone rather than laugh at them when people are around, especially just in general, but this guy doesn't know that. And the amount of fucking times I've told him about that, yet, like, still kind of does it. It's like, bruh. Come on. Like, if you're taking the piss out of someone to get a laugh out of a group, knowing damn well it is kind of like hating them, then I don't think you're kind of a true one, if that makes sense. It's like, come on, man. You're a bit of a dick for that when you think about it. But, yeah, off topic. Shit's gone on. I've got allegations. I think they've kind of been dropped now altogether, but, like, it was just the whole thing of fetishizing women. Like, I'm not being funny, but if you're going off 3, 4 reposts that I've got on Instagram about goth girls, and fuck me, you need to get a grip. Because then in the same sentence, you might as well call me a fucking racist. With the amount of, like, racist shit I repost on Insta, it's fucking mad. So it's like, bruh, come on. That's nothing to go off of, like, a couple of reposts. But, like, if I'm going to explain now, this said person was then going from person to person, like, boy to boy. Like, she broke up with her ex, then flirted with me on my fucking 18th birthday. We didn't last more than 2 weeks, and thank fucks, I didn't want no fucking used goods anyways. And then, she was crying over someone else a couple of days later named Tristan. And then when they didn't get together, she jumped to the person she was with now. And then when I put the whole story of everything on my Insta, I'm getting them both fucking attacking me. Right, yeah. Makes sense. So I went to town Monday. This Monday, right? I thought, you know what, I'll go out because I'm not going to be stuck in all week. Guess who I fucking saw? I saw that nice green-haired troglodyte. So I thought, you know what, leave it. I come down from Marina, and when I'm walking back, she only comes fucking walking up to come find me, and I'm like, well, you fucking stalking me then? Because if I was doing that to her, it'd be different in the circumstances. They wouldn't like it, and I'd be getting called a creep for it. But like the whole allegations thing's a fucking joke, because you gotta understand, from my perspective, why I'm so guarded up is because if I sleep with someone, right, when I'm older, I mean, shit, things happen, you know, I'm not gonna lie about that. But if I sleep with someone when I'm older, I don't want to be with them. They could call rape. As quick as that. And who are they gonna believe, the man or the woman? Like, let's just 6-7 that shit. Weight in our hands. Who are they gonna believe, the man or the woman? Because 9 out of 10, right, they're gonna believe the woman, regardless whether the man's done it or not. So if a man comes out of being sexually assaulted by a woman, I'm not being funny, but half the time people are gonna point fingers and fucking laugh and be like, "Oh, hear me out. She's kind of bad though." Like, no. Where's the double standards in this generation? If that makes sense, I don't fucking get it. It might seem like I'm going on a tangent. This is all kind of tied into my point of how I've got. Like when I got these allegations, like maybe a week or 2 ago. It fucked me up, I'm going to admit it. It's put me in a really bad spot regardless of the fact that I've proved them wrong. I don't feel the same way now. And I'm not, you want me to sugarcoat it? I don't think I can tell you I'm going to sugarcoat it. I've been feeling fucking mad Kurt Cobain the past couple of weeks. This kicking off the way it did, and then my best friend kind of switching up on me because he wants to be a people pleaser and a bit of a fucking lapdog. I mean, what position is that going to put me in? The one person I trust, the one person I've gone to for 16 years to talk about shit, is the one person I can't trust anymore. Because when we went out the other day, we got fobbed off. There's multiple things he could have done to get in contact, but just chose not to. And I don't get why this always happens when women come into the equation. I'm like, come on. So I don't know, but I'm gonna be honest, the streams are gonna slow down significantly until I get my head around shit. I mean, like I said, I've still got that chapter 6 event video to put up at some point. I need to download the VOD for that, and then I also need to do the fucking Terraria video. So there's a fat chance I get those done in the next maybe 2-3 weeks, but that is being hella generous to 2-3 weeks time frame because I don't even want to stream right now. I'm so fucking drained. The fact all this has gone on and I'm feeling so suicidal, I don't even know what to fucking do, man. If you want the brutal honesty, it's taken a lot for me not to just break down right now, but that's not something I'm going to do on stream because if I'm being brutally honest, I feel like it's just attention seeking. So, I don't know. But, like I said, a lot of what I'm doing is going to slow down significantly. With me having a lack of motivation. Like, I can't really stream by myself anymore. I've kind of got used to streaming with people. But, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm bent out and I don't have a way out of it. I think it's holding that whole facade of yeah, I'm alright, and I'm not. Like, a lot. fucking hell, my throat. I mean, I get up. I barely have any notifications. At this point, I've just turned them off because I just don't even give a fuck. Wake up to no notifications. I don't even check my Instagram messages no more because I'm just that fucking sick of speaking to people. I can't keep a conversation now because of how dry people fucking are. And obviously I don't... When people sitting around call me ignorant because I don't answer my messages, it's like when I answer my fucking messages, I'm either left undelivered for weeks on end and don't ever hear anything again, or I'm just left unseen or blocked. So when I step out my comfort zone and actually speak to someone, that's the shit I get. Don't want to really fucking speak to anyone after that point, then. Like, you know, I've got social anxiety, so it don't even fucking help outside of that. Especially in games, as stupid as it sounds, I've that bad anxiety to where I won't even play shit that requires a mic. Or even just streaming with a mic's taking a lot out of me, because I find my voice very fucking jarring and I hate it. That is how much I hate myself. And obviously a lot of people don't seem to understand why I hate myself so much. It's because of the people I've gone around and the shit I've been through. I mean, not trauma dumping, but I went through a lot at my dad's, and it's kind of weird. I don't know how to really explain that in a whole, but like when I first went to my dad's, I remember I streamed quite a bit actually on my old YouTube channel, Levar237, and I kind of look back at that because it was like old fort, like Chapter 2 Season 2 and shit. I look back at that and I realised how happy I genuinely fucking was, and then I just kind of like. It's one of those where I think you look in the mirror and you just see how mentally fatigued you really are. And I don't know how to explain it, but I'm just so fucking tired. And I don't know a way out of it. And I like genuinely don't want to be a male statistic to suicide. But like because of fucking hell. Because of what I've been through, obviously I've matured a lot quicker. But obviously also having a fucking African dad, the whole put your emotions away, does come into play quite a lot, I'll admit that. So I guess that doesn't really help. But yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this right now. I guess it's just kind of a vent, because if I don't do it now, then you know, this might be the last time to it. Well, not. Let me not say that, because that's really fucking shit scary to hear. This won't be the last time I stream, obviously. It won't be the last time I upload a video on my YouTube channel. But this, to an extent, oh god, let me not try and fucking cry, is some form of call out for help, some cry for help. I don't know. I've not been funny, but I don't have anyone. I don't think I have anyone anymore. I don't know. I've just handled shit by myself. That's all I've ever done. And getting as low as I have right now, and like, not acting on it. Fucking hell, I commend myself for that at least. But like, I remember last year when I tried. Well, no, I'm not gonna sugarcoat. I tried overdosing last year because shit got bad. And I didn't know way out of it. It's just impulse. When you get like that, shit happens, and you just kind of go to impulse thoughts, if that makes sense. And you just do things. And obviously, I remember going to hospital. My fucking ex was worried like shit, and I think I like kind of changed me up. Like Bishop Burton did a lot to me than people realise. I remember before I went to Bishop, I was moderately happy, but I was someone you could like have a laugh with, you could get on with. Now, I feel resentment and anger all the time. I don't want that to sound corny, but I don't feel anything but hate towards people. I don't trust anyone. I don't want to be around anyone. I am practically my own worst enemy, but like, with the shit I've been through, can that really be helped? Obviously, I left Bishop. I wasn't the same after that. Joined East Riding. That had been alright. But obviously, when I joined East Riding, that was at the whim and like the worst part of my relationship. And obviously in January, if it was January the 2nd or the 3rd of this year, yeah, we did, me and Chloe did break up. And shit, it tore me apart. I mean, when that all kicked off the other week, it bang on arrived on our anniversary, our 2nd anniversary. So, I mean, you know, it's a bit of salt to the wound, isn't it, really? And I think when we broke up, January of this year, I lost, oh god, sorry. I lost that last bit of spark I actually had. So it's like, you know, fucking hell. Sorry, I'm trying just not to sound vulnerable. Fucking hate when I get like that. But it tore me apart, and I kind of lost that last bit of spark I had. That last bit of a child I had in me. No, did he? Because she was all I had left. And obviously after we broke up, her and Caleb still spoke. And you know what? Honestly, I don't know why. Because every time shit involving a woman happens, I get it in the neck. And I remember in March when she finally blocked me. Just out of nowhere as well, to be fair. It was just out of nowhere. I think she's unblocked me now, but I'm not asked. He turned around and said to me, he had no fucking right to say this, by the way. Oh yeah, she told me, Chloe told me she had sex and that with his boy, and I was like, do I need to fucking know that? Because it's one thing to be going behind my back, is speaking to my ex in the first place, but over the course, no, under the false pretense that it's being neutral, which is a bunch of bullshit. Then it's turned around saying that my ex has slept with someone. In all fairness, I don't need to know that. For someone that's actively trying to get over his breakup, and probably one of the most damaging points in his life, telling him that his ex has had sex with someone else, not that I even needed it, I didn't want it in that, because we were so against it, and then found out she had. I didn't really care, to be fair. You know, it was just like, bruh, I don't need to know that. I don't care either. I think it's more hurtful the fact he needed to tell me to, like, for me to know that. I just didn't feel a need for it. I mean, obviously, this girl I'm on about that I met a few months ago. It's been a spiral since then, I think, and I think for the first time since I went through that with my dad's and even met Chloe, I let my guard down around someone, and then this is what's got me. This is genuinely where it's got me, and I don't even know how to feel about it. But like I said, I'm not gonna stop my streaming and shit. Fucking my throat, I don't drink all morning. But there will be a substantial decline in how much I stream potentially. So I was meant to do my Fortnite stream last night, but obviously Fortnite wasn't updated in time, so I just kind of left it. So I don't even know if I'll stream today. Because if I don't end up having call this tomorrow, I will stream at some point later in the day potentially. But if otherwise, then I won't bother. But yeah, I'm just tired, man. Fuck, I'm just burnt out like shit. I don't know where streaming will take me. I mean, I've got 26 followers, so I appreciate that, but I'm not being funny. I'm gonna lose out those 2 followers in no time. I don't have any confidence in my streaming anymore. And I think having this week to myself kind of made me realise I genuinely don't. I don't have anyone. I don't, and I can't, like, wishy-washy around that as much anymore. Like, I want to believe I have people there, don't get me wrong, but can I lie to myself? I can't just sit and drip feed myself the same lies I've heard all my life of having someone there. I don't have someone literally. Because everyone's running their life off social media, keep that in mind. I'm not saying I don't post on social media, I do. But my whole life does not fucking revolve around social media. No one comes to my house and genuinely checks up on me if they haven't had anything from me for days. I don't have fucking anyone. Everyone's just some fake ass nigger nowadays. And that's the hard R on that shit as well. Everyone's as fake as their fucking facades are nowadays. You don't have anyone, you have no one but yourself. And I've realised that. I don't have anyone because I don't want to put that effort in anymore. If I don't want to zoom down to someone's house 24/7 and sit on my phone, which you know who you fucking are by the way, I'm not going to get that effort back. I mean, when I go, it's me sat on my fucking phone now because he doesn't fucking bother. It's just pure ignorance if you ask me. And when that said person comes here, I used to give him the offer of fucking playing games with me. Nah, it's fine, I'll sit on Instagram. If your whole life is revolved around your fucking phone, then you are pathetic. I'm not saying I don't sit on my phone, right? But I don't revolve it around fucking social media to an extent. Like, if I've got someone over, right? I ain't gonna sit on my fucking phone. Because it's just pure fucking ignorant. But this, all this said person does when he comes here, sits on his phone, then when I give him the offer to play on Xbox, I'm like, nah, I don't wanna. What the fuck am I supposed to do then? Genuinely, what the fuck am I supposed to do then? Like, I have it bad enough trying to make new friends nowadays. Because everyone's just so fucking fake nowadays. I'm not even, like, gonna bullshit on that. Everyone is so far up their own fucking asses, it's unbelievable. The experience I'm having with girls and shit right now with that, it's from me off speaking to anyone at all. Not just romantically and shit, but just in general. Then, who I deem my best friend, who is saying he isn't switching up on me, but clearly is being a cunt. And I'm like, I don't know who to be around. I sit in the same, looking at the same, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 walls every fucking day by myself. I don't go anywhere. It's funny because I don't even really go on my Xbox now, to be fair. Because I truly don't have anything to do on it. And, obviously, seeing the same set of walls drives you a bit fucking loony. It is really fucking depressing, but what else have I got? I ain't gonna have someone come down to my house and ask what I'm doing. Because I'm not worth anyone's time. I've been nothing but a second option all my life. Not that it really bothers me, but it's just nice to know that I'm wanted. So it's like, you know, just fucking burn out of putting energy in. This whole thing with this girl genuinely has sent me to a really dark place mentally. And to be fair, men don't talk about their feelings. Let's just be fucking honest, they don't. If anything, it's more frowned upon than anything else. And it's why we have a 2 to 3 times more suicide rate than women. Because it's the whole stigmatization of, oh yeah, you need to hide your feelings, this and that. And I've always been too good at it. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. I've been way too fucking good at not ever expressing my feelings, but like, you know, it's kind of all I know, so is that really my fault? But like I said, I don't know where I'm going with this stream. I'm just like, I guess it's just my last attempt at like getting my voice out there before I'm probably gonna go back to those weird goofy streams I do. Because, I mean, I've got to be honest, if I'm going to be doing the streams and shit, I've got to keep it bluntly honest about my struggles. Obviously, these suicidal thoughts I'm getting. The thing is, it's going to screw up everything I've got going. Which, keep in mind, isn't a lot. So, yeah. I appreciate the views and shit I've had. I don't know what will happen streaming wise after this point, but What I'll do is I'll most likely put this on YouTube. Not that it's something I would do, but yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'm just running on thin time because my mum's most likely gonna come back soon, and I just don't want to walk in and hear me fucking ramble about I want to kill myself and shit. Nah, I'm joking. I don't want to. It's just bad thoughts, but obviously once you've got those thoughts, they stick to you like flies on shit. And when you've got as much as I've got going on right now, and I'm potentially back at college tomorrow, like this whole thing with the girl, off topic. If these allegations were passed on a lot more, right, this could have potentially screwed up my childcare course, which would make the 2 years I've done at East Riding for nothing. And then she was like, "Oh, you need to stop being so guarded." And when I'm being so guarded, it stops myself from getting hurt, because it's the only way I know I can stop myself from being hurt. Like, another off-topic thing, but obviously when I went to my dad's and shit, I didn't see anyone for like maybe a good year and a half, because my dad took me out of college. No, took me out of school in about February 2020. And while I'm here, actually, I'm gonna look it up because I know it's still on Hull Daily Mail. 2 seconds. Yeah, it's still on. It's been 5 years since I tried attempting suicide in school. Not that it's something you should look up, but if you just put Kelvin Hall school suicide, it is like the first 4 that comes up, really. Yeah, the first 4 that come up. But it's just kind of going over how I attempted to commit suicide due to strangulation in Kelvin Hall 5 years ago. Okay, no, so it happened about January 17th, but it's still besides the point. Like, when I was with my dad and that shit happened, I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of like one of those things where everyone needs to kind of click on and realise that you might be going through some shit. But obviously, when it comes to boys nowadays, it isn't. Yeah, fucking hell. I mean, I just look back and I just think how happy I was. I mean, I've even got like the summary and everything of the cam shit. And to be fair, when I think about it, what's it called? They're that irrelevant. I can't think of a name. 2 seconds. Oh yeah, social care. Not social care. Fucking social workers. Sorry, my brain's turning off. Those are the fuckers that have literally given me the apparent trust issues I've had all my life. Like, obviously I've had that many. Fuck me, you could spot. Like, you know that. Actually, I'm not gonna finish that joke. But I've had that many that it's genuinely taken a toll on me. That to the point where I don't trust anyone. And then obviously when it got bad as it did in 2022 with my dad, and I just kinda gave up. Like, I mean, if you're going into your dad's room right after he's been drinking, and he's been starting at you, and he's threatening to snap your neck, right? Keep that in mind. My own dad threatened to snap my neck, and no one fucking clicked on. And you go into the room, you go into the kitchen, grab kitchen knives, go back through to the room, and tell him to fucking stab you, because you are that fed up of your life. Isn't that something enough for people to click on? Or is it just because I'm a boy that people don't want to click on? But that's how low it got for me to tell my dad to kill me, because I was that fed up with my life, going back to that flat full of alcoholic beverages every single night and getting screamed at for no reason. I mean, shit, it's gonna take a fucking toll on you, innit? So yeah, I'm tired. I don't know what the fuck to do. I ain't got no one, and the last thing I want to do is do that, and then that happens. So yeah, I'm done streaming, but thank you for watching.